didn't realise it started the lives then. I am live now, yeah. Thank you, Aisha. So what am I going to do? I've not got long tonight. I've got poorly babies and I'm probably going to start crying as soon as I start. I had something to say. I can't remember what it was. I was meant to come on the live stream like an hour ago and various things happened and the original piece. That sort of like glass metal wobble bass, and then someone shot me a load of serum presets and I just go through them and I just like sort of chose this one, tweaked it a bit. But what shall I work on? Should I start a new one? Thanks, Alicia. Or should I work on, was it this one? Whoops. Oh, X, it's loading already. It should be a sign. It's got a certain swing to it. How have you been, Alicia? I have had a weekend of poorly kids, yeah. Kind of like even more exhausting. But apart from that, not bad, thanks. Lots of cold, you know, as soon as they start going to nursery, it's like exposure to disease, and the cold as well in winter opens up the blood vessels, don't it? Apparently. You know, Alicia. You know this? Oh, something's missing. Oh yes. Hello, Zens. There you go. Be good. Got it. I have not sends. It's in my high up in the to do. I did have one question, which was should I do it? Should I do it on the live stream? Because yeah. There you go. And it's like, should I do it should I wait till you're on the live stream as well? Because you know, it's just I don't know when I'm going to work on any project. It's just I will go through things, looking for things to do. I'll start a new one from scratch if I can't find anything. Well, yeah, exactly. I'll be mentioning your name like a lot if you're not there, and it'll be, you know, you can always watch it later as well. Yeah, so I'll start something new if I can't, if nothing else works for me. But yeah, I mean, eventually yours will there'll be a time and a place and it will just jump out. I nearly did one the other day, but with yours. But obviously, I had these questions, and I lost like 9 hours last week, so I didn't do any live streams. The wife was away, so I had to do lots of extra childcare. So yeah, now I know that in sense I will because the fun is there. You've done an intro. You've done a whole intro and a little suspense building. I feel like like I can just go like skipping in a field at the drop. You know, with the sunshine out, the wind blowing. I don't know what to do this. This is have I seen your Instagram? No, I don't think I have. Have I seen it? Yes, I've seen. Alright, James. Finally got alive. Not bad, not bad. Tiring weekend of ill little ones. They won't be in nursery tomorrow. Zens. Let's have a look at Zens. Oh, is it there? Zens Neo. This is you, right? Multiple genres. I don't think I've seen this, no. No, I haven't. I'm not even following you on it, if that's you. Oh, your SoundCloud link doesn't work. Wait. Yeah, your SoundCloud link doesn't work. I'll follow you. It is very weird. Look at the videos.
Project X is dropping very soon.
I did see your videos.
Do not miss it. The whiteness will come to you.
The whiteness will come to you. I did see it on TikTok. Your videos, they look like proper hype videos. Those, like, I don't know how you did that. That looks like some pro 3D logo fucking in your face, like, stuff. That was pretty good. It's just good photography. Super appealing design language. And a bit of Photoshop. Oh, do you know what? I've been using Photoshop for ages, and I don't know what made me switch to Affinity. Oh, what made me actually download it? I can't remember what it was. I think it maybe could do something that Photoshop couldn't. Can't remember what it was. It's one little feature. It took me a while to get used to it, but because the layers thing, there's a few things that are slightly different to Photoshop. But yeah, Affinity is like the free version. It's like a free Photoshop. It can do everything Photoshop can do, I think. But Affinity, Canva give it away for free. It's pretty mad. Works well, and obviously they want to get you like to sign up to Canva, but you don't have to for it to work. It just works. Photo bowling alley. It's the next Photoshop. That sounds nuts. Creative Cloud is good. Yeah, is that Creative Cloud is the Adobe thing, isn't it, that comes with Photoshop? Yeah. No, I think I would if I had the money. That's what I'd have. But I don't. So I have like a very old version of Photoshop on my hard drive. Alicia, take care. Catch you in a bit. Thanks for dropping by. I'm having an uninspired Rain Man. So the drum break. This goes to like diddle like it does. That was only a placeholder, sort of. There's something wrong about the swing of those drums, but pick up the sun. For the sun while driving in winter, yeah. It's when the sun's that low, when it's like it's on the horizon. It's frost, and there's frost on the road, and you just like your sun visors like you can, yeah. What you could do, how get some Inuit sunglasses, where it's just like two slits, two shells with slits in them. I think they knew what they were doing long before anyone invented filters that are like plastic filters that go over your eyes. Driving towards Chester in the summertime is paramount to kissing a coin. There's so much poetry in the chat this evening. I don't have legs, I use my eyes. This seriously, like, can't... You can't see a thing. I can't think of God. I mean, it depends on the time of day, doesn't it, really, going to Chester? It sounds better without that break, doesn't it? This break adds, this break adds some extra texture, which is really nice, but maybe we just need to like go so minimal it hurts. So minimal it hurts. Oh yeah, what was that last one? This one. I think this bass has been around a few tunes of mine. It's ended up sounding like that. It sounded very different. You might remember that those few live streams. Well, that's a few months ago now. Where I did the Dillinger. It was like a Belgian bass, like a laser bass. But it went down, like it pitched down overall. It sounds nothing like that now. What in the automation? Yeah, it's great. It's great recycling sounds so many times until they sound good. Sometimes whole tunes have to be made and sacrificed to come out with basses like this, and then they get used again in a different tune and tweaked a little bit more, and then they work. It's just, I mean, does it work? It's like experimental, different kind of sounding bass, but it works there at the end of that passage, doesn't it? Kind of. Oh, there's that. boom, 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 as well. Wiggly air is sacrificed on the altar of refinement and pain. Wiggly air. We like wiggly air, don't we? Like that is very like the bigger the bass spin, the more wiggly the air, right? So so we're like wiggly air conjurers and yeah, the wigglers, not the wiggles. You'll know who that is if you've got kids, probably. The wigglers. We are the wigglers. Mr. Wiggles. Yeah, I like being a wiggler. I've been a wiggler for quite a long time, actually. Yeah. You should do a whole degree in wiggling. Roots. Ah, you know it, James. Have you? Oh, that song. I mean, it's probably between that song and I think it's called Bouncing Balls, which I think is really funny. I think they look like they enjoy singing every single song, but the Bouncing Balls one, I think they probably struggle to keep a straight face while singing that one. Yeah, I mean it's air wigglers, isn't it? It's air wigglers. Is you could just be a wiggly line drawer, but someone who makes wiggles in the air. I just love that. I love the visual I'm getting of making the air wiggle. Can't get it out of my head. Let's delete all this muck in the middle. Muck. It's my favourite word at the moment. Get this muck out of here. Meet up in robes and candlelight to wiggle. That's another good site as well. These are all things, right? So the AI, finally, we don't have to hire expensive costumes and expensive camera equipment. We want it to look good. Do we? We can do it. Okay, you film it on your phone, but you at least got to buy some Temu robes, right? With robes, with like rope tying the belts, so that's another few good. Okay, we can do that. And we're just gathered round. Yeah, this is the scene. So we collect all the scenes like this. This is what I've been trying to do for a long time. Like, I'm not a film director. I'm no movie maker. But it's something I always think about in the back of my head. Like, one day I want to make a music video, but to do it, I want to have all these like little mini scenes. But a long time ago, I realised that doing any kind of music video, you got to have a budget. You do need to spend money on things, otherwise it's just you and your mates in front of a camera, which is fun as well, but I mean, you can take it to the next level by putting some costumes on. Like, you can just immediately increase the mysticism of the video. But I mean, again, you're probably not going to get a return on the investment unless you have like loads of fans and the views will just come in, make it up. But I like this. I want to do this. It's another one I want to do. And I won't write it down because I just think it will never happen. So there's all these things that I never wrote down because they cost too much. Can we do that? Has anyone got a robe? Look, right here. I went to a fancy dress wedding, and this is a cloak. I've never done fancy dress in my life. I never liked it. I've never had the confidence. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. But I did it. I've passed having not enough confidence in life, and now I just don't care what people think. So it's great. I can just wear. If everyone else is dressing up, it's all right. I still don't want to walk through Wrexham wearing this on my own on the way somewhere. I mean, it would still be funny. I don't actually care, but I also, sometimes I don't want people to look at me. Most of the time I don't want anyone to look at me. So if I go through Wrexham wearing a robe, that's exactly what will happen. Yeah. So that could be, I mean, you could just have the whole, keep it simple. Spend 50 quid on Temu and use 2 cameras or something on your phone and hire some lights. I don't know how we do it. You have to plan it out. Yeah, we just sit in the middle of a castle wiggling, and that's the whole video. And then in walks who's this walking in? Someone dressed in a white robe and like lit. They're just like lit, and it's a princess. It's some kind of female like archetype, but we'll have to choose which archetype. Is it a princess? Is it a queen? Is it just some, I don't know, what female archetypes are there? Someone has already mapped that out. Storytellers have mapped that out already. Yeah, and then we just start doing salad. We just start like making references to the Wigglers. I don't know, Wiggles could do. DJ Disturb, thanks for following. Sorry, I waffled on. I still want to make a music video, even though they don't make money back anymore. The art needs to be us in the robes. I mean, there we go. We can at least do a still, can't we? We can at least do a photo or a series of photos of us. Just, I want dubstep's always like really dark and sort of quite something you don't usually get faces on album covers or single covers. It's usually just like dark artwork. But I'm up for a series of pictures where we always wear the same robes. If me and you are working together, or me and Zenz, if we have this thing that we do every singer, so it's like every time, just like this time we're like facing the camera in robes, next time we're like facing each other, or you know what I mean, different robes. I like it. I like having these crazy themes because people will be like, what's this shit, man? Like, this isn't taking dubstep very seriously. What the fuck? But then it gets played and they're like, oh, actually, it's pretty good. Just change the face of dubstep forever with like non-serious imagery. But it's actually really serious. It's actually 2 guys in a row wiggling. The creators of Wiggles is very important. It's very like fundamental to like life. FNAF music. What's FNAF music? You're doing the stuff, man. Keep it up. Raw passion and an effort. Jude Keel, thank you. You can have a music video. And a music video. Good. Are you gonna fund it? Like, slam some money down on a table. Say, I'll give you £2 a month. Order a Greg's as a wizard. What's the significance of that? Is there some significance? go in and just say, "Oh yeah, can I get a oh, can I just have two sausage rolls, please?" We live in Wales. We have castles as exactly. I mean, we, even if we went in that one in Dinas, oh, I was just saying the name the other day in Llangollen. But yeah, there's plenty of other castles. I've got some mates from uni. I could do photo shoots for it. Oh yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. Yeah, I mean, so I do wonder. Yeah, there's people in uni who need something to do for their projects, don't they? And I've turned up down these opportunities. I've not turned any down so far, but there's a few times when I've thought I know where to go, where someone would actually be willing to. They might not do, the best job, but they'll be learning something too. We can work together and make either a video or a photo shoot, or some might be out. The best ones might be out of focus, but it doesn't matter. We'll just work together and make something. Yeah, sounds like a really good idea. And it's for free, and it's free then, isn't it? Rather than having to find hundreds, thousands of pounds to do like pro everything, pro level everything. Sup, Pepe? Richard Finger exists, explores with the internet. Okay. I'll give you a galaxy if you order Uber Eats in that weird thing. I mean, ordering Uber Eats is, I can just do it in the comfort of my house, can't I? I can just wear this and just pick up the phone. I suppose. Oh, mask as well. Oh yeah, masks are different. Yeah, I mean that would make it even more spooky and weird, wouldn't it? That video, if we didn't actually show our real faces, or even just round the eyes, like having a just that really small mask that goes around the eyes just completely like fucking sends people's it's like that face recognition thing that's in everyone off. It just sends it off. It's gonna be. I like it. I like it. It's dubstep. Why not? I've got a mate off in LA doing art direction for Melanie Martinez. Shame she isn't about at the moment, but would love to get her to do the art for it. Oh, check that out. I know, that's it. These artists, and they've gone and moved up, haven't they? And now they charge, well, they might charge a fee now, even to mates, but or they just have no time because they're so busy. Little Britain D&B. Love the idea of having a high caliber artist do silly art. I mean, I've got nothing to compare it to, but I don't like which high caliber. I like artists that always do something different, move forward, and never stay the same. So that I think the Beatles is a good example. If you know much about like how the Beatles began and what they turned into, like they just suddenly went psychedelic, and then every single one of their albums was just like madder and madder and just crazy. Just tons and tons of songs, and just like different look every time. I mean, he always kind of wore a suit, and they always kind of wore pretty. And then, oh no, they did go fully psychedelic. They went to India, and they did all this stuff, and they came back wearing like super colourful stuff, like, and they don't take themselves. They stopped taking their image. They stopped. Yeah, they didn't conform. The Beatles lost their minds. It was awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. See, the Rolling Stones. I don't know as much about the Rolling Stones history, but they definitely wrote loads of great songs, didn't they? Misfits. Oh, Aphex Twin, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think I've wanted to, yeah, I'm not famous, so I don't want to, I don't want to like try anything too mad, but what comes out is mad anyway. It's just like, why try and put a cap on it in anyway? Just do whatever feels right, and then if people like it, they like it, and if they don't, they don't. Thanks for the roses, Zenz. Best artist evolution had to be Skrillex. The man's transformed everything again. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that Skrillex, a little documentary on when he met, when he collabed with the remaining members of the Doors, like the drummer and the keyboard. Wait, was it the drummer? The keyboardist. I've forgotten the names. He's got a mad name. Yeah, it's great in it because they look like, what the fuck is this? Like when he plays his beat, that he's dead proud of it. Well, he's really happy. I mean, he's a master at what he's done, and he plays it, and he's like, "What do you think?" He's like, "Can you just like slow it down?" Is it not? I thought I saw the whole. Oh, maybe it's longer than the one I saw, but it was maybe like 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long. To Hollis Glazer, favorite genre, D&B. It's D&B has to take it for me. If there's one genre, because I like stuff that isn't exactly in genres much. But then dubstep, yeah. What's your favorite genre? To Hollis Glazer. Let's start over. Yeah, that's the one. What is Barry? Dubstep. Oh yeah, dubstep. Yeah, dubstep's got to be my second favorite like genre. Like I listen to and make tunes in here. It was. I mean, I kind of made it my favorite for a year last year because all I did was make stuff at 140. But what came out was not all dubstep. How is everyone this fine Sunday evening? Not bad, not bad. Yeah, good. Good, thanks. How are you? We were just talking about movies, no, music videos I think we are going to make. I think we're destined, me and James, are definitely destined to do a collab. And me and Zenz are, I would say, pretty almost 100% going to do a collab pretty soon. Like, it's just down to me now. The ball's in my court, so. And yeah, sorry. Same to you, James. James, it's Zenz and James. You were literally both at the top of the pile for collabs, because I've done a few. I've done a remix. I did a remix for Dog Hearts. I did a remix for, I can't remember her name. She said she would pay me. And when I finally sat, it took me ages to do it. Ages, and I didn't keep her updated. And I sent it back to her, and she just was like, "Oh, thanks. Oh, I don't need it now." It was my own fault for not nailing down some details, but I thought I might get paid, but I also lots and lots of time passed, and it probably wasn't what she wanted. But anyway, you live and learn. You live and learn. What did the track sound like for Dog Hearts? It's actually on my Spotify number. It's the most listened to track I have on Spotify is my remix of Dog Hearts. You Make Me Wanna Live, which is a really nice. Like, it was really amazing to work with. It was a lot of stems, a lot of really nice, beautiful like electronic sounds and orchestration of those sounds. Yeah, like she's really talented and she can sing really well. in, you know, with what she makes. So she's a producer. Yeah, and then I can't remember her name. I made it. It was a garage tune for this other one. But a lot of and she was like, "Can you? I just want you to make this sound better or put your twist on it, right?" And I was just like, "So let me get this clear. You either want me to make the sound better, or put me and maybe put my own twist on it." So in the end, what I did was I just put my own massive twist on it, because what was there, what she sent me, already sounded good. Like that, there was not really any way to improve it without changing all of the sounds. So that's what I did. And the more I worked on it, the more I changed those sounds, and it sounded, the only thing that was left was the things she'd sampled. And obviously there's some of the structure that she'd made, but I mean, like, I completely just changed it. It was a strange thing, but I don't know, that might get heard at some point by people, I don't know. Someone who has collabed sent me 400. Someone you collab with sent you 400 stems. 400. Oh my god. For one track. Cheers, James. Yeah, like I mean, I listened back to that now, and I'm like, there are things I would change on it, you know. But I was like losing my mind trying to finish it. She didn't even pressure me to finish it. She was like, have you got a date when you might be finished? And I was like, I need to set a date here because it's going on a bit now. But I did the worst thing, which is the worst thing to do when you're making tunes, which is start where you load it up every day and you don't take any breaks from it for quite a long time, and you kind of you get obsessed with finishing it instead of letting it, doing a bit, not forcing anything. Work on loads of other stuff, then go back to it with fresh ears and a settled heart. So some of it, yeah, is not, well, it's all right. I don't know what I would do differently. I think I would try and make it deeper. I think I wanted to make like a deep dubstep thing, but I still not really practiced on making deep dubstep. I like making stuff that's a cross between deep and American. Or like, I don't know how to describe it. Knees up, tear out, crossed with something a bit less frantic. Even though, you know, some UK dubstep is proper frantic. Gave up on immediately. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, shit, that was part of it, yeah. Like sorting out other people's stems, because unless you're like on the phone to them, and you've got to kind of like work out. I'm pretty sure there was like some mad tempo changes in the very first bit of the audio, and I couldn't work out how I was gonna. And it all sounds amazing, so I was like, I really want to use it, but I need to somehow quantize it to 8 bars or 16 bars or whatever. But yeah, that was like, I think it was like 30 or 40 stems, and yeah, there's a good couple of hours of solid work ordering all that and getting it so I can work with it, because people have different standards for exporting stems, don't they? Pluck them immediately. So have you got that? Have you got some? I can't believe that 400 stems. That's too many. That's way too many. I probably would be the same. No, I'd turn back to them and say, can you just group all the all the percussions as one, group all the vocals as one, and you know, just one stem, and group all the synths as one. Put all the effects on the synths as well. Don't do the effects separately. Just give me like a small handful of stems. I think when I had Dog Hearts' stems, there was some. It was good to have some control over those like extra layers because there were bits where I needed to like stretch time and add an extra bar, and being able to like duplicate so one bit of plays twice just to cover that bar, but without all the other layers made it sound more natural. So there's like there's some advantages, but it's 400. No, not unless I'm getting paid. That's that's like sounds like a day's work just to get them in order. I mean, if they were labelled really well, that might work because you could instantly and numbered in order as well. You could just throw them in groups pretty quickly. Yeah. Sometimes a good remix is just done it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, I didn't really know what to do. I mean, what I should be doing is getting on the phone more, and I don't really like going on the phone. That can change. And apparently I don't give a fuck about what people think anymore, so I should be able to get on the phone and be like, so what do you want? Do you want this? And start have a conversation about and refine in each other's heads exactly what we both want from a remix. Yeah. I mean, that's not what happens in the industry. I think these labels just go to their remixer guy and say, remix this. And they'll just do their thing on it. And it comes back and they get paid. It might not even get published. I wish I was that guy. I wish I had like remixes coming in and I would just like do massive shit on the track and just send it back and the money comes in anyway. I wouldn't just take a massive shit on the track. I would at least try and make it danceable. Pex, how you doing? There's a lot of stems. Can you even load that in Ableton? Yeah. I think it might take up a little bit of memory, yeah. Oh, it just reminded me of a dream that I had the other night where I think I'd bought the maximum amount of memory that I can install in this computer. It arrived in the post. And I thought I was like, oh, no way did I actually order this. And no, it was a dream. I don't think I need any more memory anyway. What's going on here? I'm getting lost in the... Yeah, swallow it whole. If it's all audio, if there's not like a plugin on every channel, it should do well, shouldn't it? Yeah. How long did it take till you really start getting good at production? That's a good question. Oh my god! Like there was the first 15 years were very slow, but that was because of the way I was doing it. There are quicker ways, much quicker ways to refine a set of skills than the way I did it. Like the pace that you learn in, say, a college or a university, you know, we're all capable of like learning at that pace, and I was learning at a fraction of that pace until about 6 years ago. It's probably nearly 6 years now. Where I mean, I was already getting better. By that point, I was getting like pretty good at making D&B, and it was, you know, it was better than a lot of shit out there. It didn't none of it. Well, one of them got signed to somewhere else. Two of them. But yeah, then I've discovered this music machine kind of system for making music, and where the cycle of there's a practice cycle, and you're looking at what went well and what were the problems in trying to achieve what you were trying to do, and you're taking notes and you're saying what you're trying to answer questions like, what can I do better next time? What skills could I learn that would get me through this problem next time? And you just I'd keep asking those questions every time you start a tune. The power of that. It's like when you start asking questions like that, it's like you're coaching yourself. Well, it was Mike Monday. It's Mike Monday. It wasn't just him, but he was the one who I got it off. He got it off other people, but the idea. But he's a coach. He is a coach. I wish I could afford him as a coach. I would have him as a music coach for sure. So yeah, I don't know. I've been doing it over 20 years. It was a very slow start just for fun, but I really wanted to, every time I came back to it, I kept coming back to it going, I love doing this, I love doing this. And then I was like, I really want to get a tune out there, you know. How do I do that? Oh, the internet's here, like, what can I do with this? And you don't get good, you learn. If you don't get good, you learn. Over time, but we're getting there. Each one core. Need to make one with me, Sensei. Yes, Pax. Yeah, we need to make one together as well. So there's a yeah, I've got James to take care of and Zen's to take care of. We're destined to do a collab together. They're sat there waiting till the right moment. Some moments are more right than others. But yeah, send me stuff, Peck. Send me something that's like, I don't know, send me an intro, like Sen's has done. You never get good. Yeah, you're always rubbish. There's always someone that's better than you. That's what pushes you to do better. Yeah. That's a good way of thinking of it as well. Yeah. Just like, so I've tried to. Yeah. So, you know, I've gone to loads of raves and listened to my favorite. You know, I used to like buzz off Ronnie Size's productions or Full Cycle, his record label, like all the stuff that was coming out on there. And it hit like this peak, and I can't remember what year it was. Like it was in the 2000s, and it was like shit. It was shit hot. So so musical, but so danceable and so ecstatic sequence of mixed records. Like they did this like Radio 1 mix. I was so hyped while I listened to it, taped it off the radio, and it's this incredible mix. I mean, it still sounds good today. There's just so many like mad sounds in there. And so I try to like make stuff like that, you know, and it sounds nothing like it. It's got some of the elements that you've tried to remake, but yeah, you do that enough times, and you end up with this like bunch of sounds that you can make. Who's this? Getting good is like you just learn what you like a little more each time. It's also very subjective, so every attempt is good. Just maybe not to you at the time. Yeah. Take the money while it's there. Yeah, I'll go D&B mixtape. Oh, you mixed D&B mixtape out next week? Pex. Someone said to me there's no such thing as a good tune because everyone listens differently. That's interesting. Yeah, definitely something to remember. Someone says before 100 stems I'm tapping out. The master track said fuck off. Yeah, the master, would you have to turn everything down loads? If they normalize the stands, you would, wouldn't you? Hez. He Banshee. I call you rappers and give me a copy. Get down his toes. Well, 19 message. If I ain't got it by the menu, okay, I'm gonna skip. Switch. With the switch. You need more time, not memory. That's true. You can't buy time. I can't buy time. I wish I could. To buy time, I need to give time away, so it's pointless. So far, December. You're helping us collect a collective. Having a network of people to work with is very important. I take your word for that, Barry. I think we've got a good little crew here already. I love networking. What's the theme? Boss man. Oh, good question. What's the theme? Guess they're cool people. Always going to Sheffield. The pyramids of Birkenhead. Wait, no. How old are the pyramids in Birkenhead, Barry? I'm going to ask you that. Are we talking 80s or ancient? Vocalist is a reggae singer. Sending 170 absolute wobbly filth. Nice. Kitten. He's a kitten. He's a big kitten. He looks young though, doesn't he? But he's not. I need to hear the Terror of James track. Yeah, it will happen. It will definitely happen because me and James have been. I actually have files on my hard drive of James that he sent to me to collab now. So that's definitely moving forward. Joshua B, what track? Type of track? It's I've had an edible. I forgot I was on TikTok. I'm on the ash. Money is still human time. I mean, yeah. I did wonder like how much money would corrupt me. I mean, it already has corrupted me in the past and taken me away from doing what I really love, like making this kind of thing. So I was like, oh, I wish I could be a millionaire. Then I could just make music all the time. But would it corrupt me? Would I just start loving like fast cars and other stuff? The pursuit of stuff. Maybe I'm beyond that now. Anyway, probably am. Like, I don't know. I'm getting back into stuff now, but it's for my kids and it's for them to learn about the world, physical world. So it's a bit different. But the cycle continues. The shopping centre, is that what it's called? The Pyramid. Go to the Wirral. Yeah. What do I do next? Because I have been to the Wirral. It's beautiful. I have family friends who used to live there and grew up there, and we used to go to the Red Rocks beach where there's Red Rocks. There's weird, mad red sandstone, and then we used to go to the beach, which had these little red rocks on it, and Little Eye. You'd walk to Little Eye from a different beach. But yeah, I love the Wirral, but I don't remember a pyramid there. He's on about the shopping centre, right? I haven't been there. It's a hellhole. A mega hole. A mega hole. That sounds bad. We just need a 141 as well at some point. Oh yeah, we do need to do 141. Yeah. When I hit six figures music time went down for a bit. It wasn't worth it. You hit six figures. No, well that's it. Yeah. If yeah. I want time, not money. The world is actually beautiful. Yeah, it is. It is. It's like underrated, but it's probably really expensive for the best bits in it. I used to live in Birkenhead when I was at uni. enclave is wild. You know Hamilton Square. That's mad, right? I'm in New Ferry. You should make rhythm. Shit. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think what I like. Rhythm producers. I like the certain things about rhythm, and yeah, I should. Yeah, I should. I don't want to make any like particular genre. I just want to make music, and then it quite often just after making, I'll start a project, and after 5 minutes, it's already going in a direction I don't know where it's going. It just goes that way. You know, I set this tempo to 140. It just goes where it goes. I think you could force it, can't you? Just force it to do rhythm. Now I'm making I actually don't know all the rules of rhythm. Tell me what the rules of rhythm are. Can you like describe them in text form, like top 5? There's a challenge for you. Like I would not trust AI. AI can just go, yeah, there's top 5 elements of rhythm, but I wouldn't trust it to know. It doesn't know. It's not. It doesn't got. It's not got a heart. It's not heard it. It's not danced to it. It's not gone like that to it. It doesn't know for sure. So I can't trust it. It would come up with some good answers, but I want to hear it from someone else. It's got to have putting into words is difficult. Have you ever heard? I can't think of the name. It's got to go bebop, bebop, bebop. That's number 1. Or we're doing it 5 to 1. Listen to that crunchy bass track I sent you. Job's a job at the end of the day. If it lets you be more you, then that's a bonus. Yeah, I mean that's another one a coach will tell you is you need a job to pay your way, to pay the bills, so that you can have a nice CPU that can run lots of Ableton channels, and you can also eat and have a little social life as well as and then because you've got all these nice things, you can make music. you kind of need a bit of a social life, don't you? A little bit. Does written paper pay on the same? I think if you're in America, it might. If you live in America and you can tour, you know, you can just like hop on a plane and, you know, do Chicago and then come home. My speed garage is doing well, is it? Want to see some? Yes, I do want to see some G. Follow 1997. There's lots of strange things going on now. I don't know what is 1997. Right, I'm gonna try and find. Did I download it? If I put that there, it's not gonna work. No. Sends. This one. Oh yeah, this one. This one's ends. Oh, the dubstep one. This one.
When I enter the rave, it's clear, turn big DJs to a stench smear. My man, them, we're meant to be here, you'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear, turn big DJs to a stench smear. My man, them, we're meant to be here, you'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave.
No. How? It's like 30 seconds. I don't know. Wait, I've only got 2 files there. You've only sent me a total of 2 file sends, unless you've said like a file link. Oh no, you sent me. No, you have sent me a link, but that was for them sounds, wasn't it? Oh no, wait. Oh no, there is another one. Oh yeah, the sample pack one. Yeah, and your presets. But you've only sent me 2 MP3s so far. That crunchy one. MJ, how you doing? I just met with this homeless dude, and he showed me YouTube vids of this underground rave he held, and that. And there, oh, that's a. What kind of? That's like a mad little short. Is this like a short story? Like a. Do you know what I mean? It's like a self-contained story. It's kind of sad, isn't it? It's got a sad ending. It's like he's homeless, but he's got the memories of making a rave, an underground rave. It'd be nice. It'd be good if he wasn't homeless. You know what I mean? He probably deserves a little bit better than being homeless for bringing joy to lots of people. But such is life. I hope he's okay. I mean, you had a smoke with him. That's nice. That's a nice thing. Like, yeah, it's cool. I think you're hanging around with our kind of people, MJ. The crunchy one. I was making hard techno tonight. No way, Barry. So what would you say your top 3 genres? I bet you're gonna say dubstep. No. I know what you're gonna say. I think I already know. Bassline. Garage. Hard techno. Maybe I should ask for the top 5. I thought I heard you making a dubstep tune. Anyway, let's see more. Who wants to see my pussy? There he is. I shouldn't use that word really. Oh, have you seen that? What's his name? Serum's track. I love that Serum track. Here he is. Oh yeah, so I do have like an old phone. I can't tilt it down. I have an old phone and I was gonna do a cat cam. Oh shit. Oh, he's walking on the keyboard. What the fuck? Why was it just a sine wave? Okay, the phone's fucked. Oh, that's it. There's no more camera. Is it completely gone? No, we're back. Don't know then, don't know. Alright, yeah. I think, yeah. I mean, when I said, did I say, can you send me the stems? Because what you sent was not what I'd consider stems. You sent me like an intro to a song and I was like, I can work with that. Like I'm gonna work with that, yeah. I'm gonna drop that in somewhere. He snarled so hard in the cat. Yeah, the cat doesn't usually walk across the keyboard. I think is he putting on a show? He might actually be. I wouldn't put it past his little brain to actually do that after all this time. You never made D&B, yeah. No, I tried to make bassline. It's quite hard. I've not really gotten into techno. I mean, there's some things I make that are 4x4 beat. And I don't quite know what it is. It could be called house or techno or don't know. I hate hard techno, probably make which I do love it. I love hard techno if it's dead fast, like really fast. They love it in Liverpool. Yeah, right. It's midnight now. I've got to go really, 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 really soon. But let's see if I can actually do some improvement on this tune. So I've actually done something tonight, and I just waffled. It's not a waffle. We've had good conversation. Yeah, it's been fun. It's this bit. Dun, dun, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I think that's not part of that drum. It's that little drum roll. Oh, it's part of this break, isn't it? Yeah. Couldn't resist that though. Take Pex. You got an early train. Yeah, trains are so expensive. Damn it! I will go to London on that Saturday, but 120 quid is not reasonable. It's not reasonable, is it? There's that middleman. There's just one massive middleman in the entire UK train system. We need to remove, and they're easy to remove. You just have got to vote for the right people. So yeah, good night, Pax. Have a good train. You get to like sit on the train and like listen to stuff though. I'd love to do that. If we get time before you shoot off, would love to see a reaction to that old tune I sent you on Insta. Can you direct me to that? Machine Gun Phil. The one that... Oh, I don't know. Oh, machine... Yeah, this. Yeah. How do you name your files? Okay. I like answering this question. So I'll go through the alphabet. There's two words. There's always two words. You're starting from the very beginning. The first word begins with A. So any word that begins with A. Not just any random... I'll use a random word generator, but I'll pick from the words something that's not just completely obscure, because there's loads of obscure weird words that are like... You know, there's the words that might loosely have a meaning connected to it. So like A might be alpha just because it's like one of the... like... It's like the name of an alphabet, isn't it? Or analog, you know, you just, even though your music's not even analog, but, or, you know, I'd use a random word generator because otherwise I've been wasting time trying to think of words. So let's say analog, and then the second word also begins with A, so that's like analog apple. Start a tune, do 10 minutes of it, as quickly, do as many things as you can in 10 minutes, bounce and save it. Next tune is first word analog, second word begins with B. So if a word begins with B, analog, bat. And so on. So you're like analog bat, analog cat, analog decider, analog extended, and just keep going all the way through the alphabet until you get to Z. Oh yeah, by the way, it gets a bit bad once you get past X. VW, like VW are alright, but once you get past W, you might as well not bother. Because there's not many words, they're all like really obscure words. Past W, they're almost like useless words. But anyway, keep going. And then once you get to Z, start again, but change the first letter of the first word. So B to B. So it's like your next era of 26 tunes is going to start with a word beginning with B. Ball. Ball alpha, ball beta, ball call, ball call, ball drunk. Yeah. And yeah, so that's why all my words look like this. They're real words. I didn't used to name tracks like this. I used to name tracks more like Aphex. When I saw that how Aphex named his tracks, and I was just like, oh, I can't name my tracks like that anymore. It'll look like I'm copying, but it was good. It was a good. It made me make a new system. I needed a new system when I started making more tunes, like a higher volume of tunes on it. I was like, I need like a naming system that creates a unique 2-word phrase, and it's as easy to remember as it can possibly be. You know, having 2 unique words next to each other. There's probably like the amount of combinations of 2 words is probably quite a large number, because there's like 44,000. They're like, how many words in the English dictionary? Like English language? Okay, let's currently in use words. 1,000. So times that by itself. I don't know how you actually say that, but yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of like word combinations. I'm never gonna run out of that's huge. That's a lot bigger than I thought, actually. Wow. That's 29 billion combinations. Yeah, so I'm never gonna run out. Oh, you sent a direct link. Yeah, I mean, that is, even if that's, does it, because I use Word Finder, right? There's a good website, this one, because you just put the first letter there, like F. I'll give you a few words beginning with F. If you don't like them, you just generate some more ones. Yeah, and there are some like nonsense words, you know, like maybe not for F, forb. I mean, like, it might be a good word, but it doesn't mean anything, does it? Actually, it's a good word. A broad-leafed herb. Fronto, yeah. F's a good letter. Anyway, yeah, that's how I do it. I hope that answers your question, MJ. Yeah, and if anyone was to do the same system, the likelihood of you choosing the same 2 words together it's like really, it's pretty unlikely. Like you'll have completely unique A to Z's. Oh yeah, so my big question is, look, I'm on letter O now, which is just past halfway through the alphabet for the first word, for the first letter of the first word. What happens when I get to Z and Z? Simply start over again. With A and A again. Yeah, that's what will happen. What is after Z? It will go back to A. And then you think, oh well, you know, in 20 more years of music making, I might have several lots of A's. But that won't matter. I'll just have folders like put into like archives or something. Yeah, simply start over again. Is it? Did he say that? Simply start over again. Did he say it like that? Hey. Yeah, I mean, I did think for ages about doing like, start encoding the first 2 letters to be Yeah, but I was like, no. Or have it going into 3 words. But I was like, no, 3 words is totally unnecessary. And it's even more things to think of for every single project. So, well, I suppose the first 2 words would stay the same. And you just change the third word every time. But I don't need to go that far. It was the mannerism, almost spot on. Simply start over again. What artist do you think invented a trend, but everyone copied it wrong? Oof. I think so. Why is everything so loud at night? It's because everything's so quiet, isn't it? I like working at night. What artist do you think invented the trend, but everyone copied it wrong? Like Skrillex. That's interesting. Yeah. I suppose that's a good example because you might just go for some of the elements that sound like Skrillex, but not the actual body of the Skrillex. Yeah, I can't think of one though because it's probably every big artist is people try and imitate and don't necessarily get it. They just want to innocently imitate something about it so that yeah, so they have because it's fun to do. And you learn, don't you, in a way. Like, I mean, if you play Beethoven on piano, it's just like, do you play it like Beethoven did? Did Beethoven go, no, 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 no? Do you know how fucking heartbroken I was writing Moonlight Sonata? Get off! I still fucking love that woman. It's such a dark, sad tune, that Moonlight Sonata. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a sadness thing and it's longing. Or maybe he was just hooked on heroin and he couldn't get any or something like that. We don't know, do we? Back then it was nothing was illegal, was it? Skirts, and people trying to do. Yeah, so that's the other thing about imitating is you always many steps behind. You might have suddenly mastered the Skrillex sound, and then he brings out a new album, and it sounds nothing like what you've just mastered. Yeah, I've been chasing that in D&B for a long time, and all I can do is make stuff that's. It does sound like a bit like other drum and bass, but it is doing its own thing, and it's trying to do its own thing as well as I can do it. I won't try hard to sound like anyone else. Because there's loads of other things happen to make you sound. You can just sound like yourself. Like, I pay money to see you do that. Beethoven. Play Beethoven, play the Moonlight Sonata, or pretend I'm Beethoven, saying, "Get off!" Like, move. This is not how I felt when I wrote it. Why are you smiling? It's very serious. I don't think he'd be that bitter. I think he's up there in the clouds, looking down on the situation, going, just indifferent. Indifferent, but like laughing at my impression of him. If your song ain't singable, then it's bad. I pay money. There's a sketch character in there. Bellhaven. It sounds like a theme. It sounds like a theme park, like a a leisure park or something. That's why I love Skrillex so much. I want that to make stuff I like for me and no one else. You make great sounding music, James. Like, yeah, what was that stuff what was that you posted the other day? And why don't you post more stuff like that onto your visuals? Do you think animals get songs and melodies stuck in their heads? Oh, that's a good question. That is. I've looked at my cat's face when I've played him many, many melodies, and I think he likes hanging around. I think he just likes hanging around his friendly human owners or companions. Owners? That's a bit of a stretch in it for a cat. His human companions. He likes chilling with us no matter what, and he might hear all these air wiggles. I'm so glad that we came back to that. Because to a cat, it's going to be more like a wiggle, isn't it? Especially with them ears. Wiggle, yeah. Like, he might recognise some of those air wiggles. Yeah, he might do. Especially the higher pitched ones. He might feel the bass a little bit. But yeah, I've been making tunes on my earphones, knowing that he can hear the high. They definitely hear the high end stuff when his head's like here. And I'm fully aware that I've played this same tune for the same night for like 4 weeks, and I'm like, he knows this. He definitely knows this now. But whether he then goes to bed at night or he's out on the hunt, and he just starts going. Don't know. How would we know? We'd have to get like one of those brain straps, or whatever it is. My animals do. They get strapped to the music chair for 26 hours a day. Beethoven was my piano dealer. Whoa. That's, I mean, I could believe that. I could believe it. What if it's an ancestor? He didn't even know he was an ancestor of Beethoven. And there he was, like, serving you a piano. Does he do perks? Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Relax. Oh, some mad. 80s songs are so dramatic, aren't they? Like, what would blow Beethoven's mind more? Listening to Frankie Goes to Hollywood or listening to dubstep? Because that's full on, that Frankie Goes to Hollywood, isn't it? It's so full on. People didn't talk like that. People didn't go relax in, 1700s Germany. Was it 1700s? 1800s Germany, did they? They didn't. No one was like, relax. Even in German. It would probably sound a bit better in German, but would they really do that with a voice? Or would it only be done behind closed doors? Yeah. That's one of the tracks in my mixtape. No way. I just don't like posting because I'm literally making it for me. No way. You kidding me? You kidding me? You are kidding me. I want it. If you put that on your mixtape, I used to mix crazy shit. Like, I used to mix the craziest shit ever into. I've got it all on tape as well. But I don't mix like that anymore. It's 2 genres now. That's it. With maybe I'll drop a house tune in there that's played at 170. But Frankie Goes Hollywood. It's pushing it there, isn't it? It's better you than me. I don't know. It's whole synthy music, isn't it? Wiggly hair. Back in the house, baby. Are you open for collabs? Yeah, yeah, I mean, I can't this. I don't know when to say no. Like I've got two definites here. There's Pex is lining up. Pex is, I think, probably going to start preparing stuff soon. So Zen's and James. Um, I'd say maybe Pippi, maybe Pippi, maybe. How can I? We should maybe send me. I mean, I've been saying this to people. It's probably a low chance of it happening if you actually do it like this. But see, I know James pretty well. Um, Zen's. I've only known you for like maybe a month, or something, maybe a bit longer. But I've known James for like 2, 3 years, and 2 years, yeah, about 2 years now. Um, Pepe, I sort of remember your music a little bit. Um, but the best way is send an email with some stems in. Send an email with something you've started that is like an idea. I think if you've got an idea, like um, yeah, and see if I pick it up. If because this it's how I work. This is how I work with my own stuff. I'll start a track. I'll try and do as much as I can in 10-20 minutes, save it, bounce it, and don't listen to it for 7 days, and do that several times a week. And then at the end of the week, listen to 5 tracks, 10 tracks that I've started, and I'll go, oh shit, like one of them's pretty good, and I'll continue with that one. So if you might, success would maybe achieved in that system if someone wants to collab with me is if they send little bits of stuff they've started and then one jumps out at me, you know. That's how you could more guarantee it. I'd find something that I'd continue, that of yours that I could continue with. But then that's not how normal collabs work, is it? I think the best kind of collab is when you both sit down behind the same screen together. That's like a dream, but we don't all live miles really far apart, but it might be a good way to get started. Like, where do you live, Sens? And where do you live? PP, Pepe? We got house, dubstep, speed garage, jungle, techno, indie stuff, and all sorts of bullshit. I can't wait to bullshit. All sorts of BS. I can't wait to share it all. No way. Nice. What if there was a way we could all? How much fun would it be to all collab on one track right now? All of us in this room. I can confirm we've had many conversations outside of puppy with Routes and Jane's votes. Yeah. Pew pew. American. Oh, you're from York. Oh yeah, I remember you saying you're from York. Switzerland. No way. I know where you're from, James. You're in Llandudno, aren't you? No, you're not in Llandudno. You're like near it. Or maybe you've moved. Don't shit me up, James. I landed you in it like, oh, what is he? Is he hiding something? He lives at Glan something dry. Well, it's all in Welsh, so yeah. Sure thing, no stress. Depends what direction you want to go. I know, because you usually do Afro and disco. I want to do an Afro house tune, so, and I've never done one, so that probably won't help. I don't know. Yeah. see, I don't know what. That's the thing. I think I need to like just do some collabs with the aim of I want to work quickly, like just like not think about stuff too much and not force anything. Just like go throw loads of sounds on there, save it, bounce it, and just bounce it back, like bounce it backwards and forwards. And so there's no attachment to it, and then there'll be, once you start a few collabs, a few different tunes with someone, then one might actually get finished. But with still, again, without the pressure of it, it has to be release ready. Or how are we going? Let's make it so we can release it. That's a lot of pressure. It'd be nice to just finish the few tunes and go, oh yeah, that's good, and we could put it on SoundCloud or whatever at some point, maybe. But without that, like, how are we going to release it question? Because that fucks my own head up with my own stuff. Anything, yeah. So if there's any roadblocks, I'm going to be looking out for roadblocks while doing these collabs, because I want to get good at doing collabs. FBI, oh dear, thanks. I feel like it's best someone does drums, someone perks, someone melodic, someone bass or something. Oh right, that's interesting. Yeah, if we did like a multi-way one or bounce it back and forth like that, yeah. All at the same time without hearing each other's parts. I've got a friend who made some software where it was through a web interface. It was just dead basic. Everyone makes 1 second of audio. I don't know if it was 1 second or 4. Oh, they did different games. Some of the games were four, so it goes on like, was it 5 or 6 people, and you get to hear everyone's 4-second segment up to that point, and then you add one, and then everyone can hear that one, and the next person gets the turn to add their 4 seconds, and it just this track gets built, and it doesn't necessarily reach an end. It might do. And he played me some of the results of that little simple idea, and it just sounded nuts. It just sounded like he was all over the place, but some of them were a bit more cohesive. I asked him, I said, oh, that sounds mint, like, and he went, oh, I'll try and get you invited, and he never sent me an invite. Like, I was just like, how closed is this thing? Because making like a second's worth of music is still a bit of effort, because you've got to count the whole second, and you've got to fill it with sound, and maybe it should sound a little bit like the previous second that someone else made. Want to know a cool trick and soon? Get a random bass on, put distortion, set on overdrive, put it to 9. That is a cool trick. Sends. That's such a cool trick. Improv, but for music, yeah. I mean, I'd want it to be to bars. I want to set the tempo. It doesn't have to be that rigid. It was like an app that managed it for you, so it has to be rigid, doesn't it? But I have distortion on the overdrive. Thanks, Sans. Right, I'm gonna go, James. James, you got to tell me where this video is before we go. What do I look for? I've got to do a reaction for James. Instadims. James is trying to fuck our heads up. Let's go in. I feel like I'm losing my mind. It's going. gonna say that snare is like some step ladders or something in it. There's not enough. Don't never. That is a great snare. Like, I've shied away from using like snares that sound like that. What the hell is that? It's great. It's mint, mate. This whole what is this? Why isn't you've put it private and you've got that many fucking hearts on it, mate? That's a good ratio. That 1 to 10 to 1. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, mate. Like, this is what's the story behind this? Why isn't this like released or available in full to download? Because, you know, I have these questions about my own situation as well. So basically, have you heard new Space Laces stuff? It's like a movie. I think I heard, was it Space Laces and no, I haven't. What's it called, Zens? Here is Jay. I don't know what you mean, Pepe. I decided I want to Space Laces and Control Freak. I can't play this now, I've got to go to bed. Space Laces, and we've done some well so far, not playing copyrighted material. Not playing stuff that's going to get flagged on YouTube, even though it doesn't really matter. Space Laces, Freak. Maybe I will play just a little. I like the logo. I decided I want to be better than I was, but I heard some of my old stuff again recently and changed my mind on a lot of them. Like I said, everything we make is good, just maybe not good to us at the time. Sometimes things need to sit for a bit to feel right. Yeah. SoundCloud, the one with the wolf. That's sick though, mate. That's just like hidden. It's like you've got a hidden past that we don't know about, and it sounds like that. It sounds sick. It's like really good sounds and kind of simple, not over complex, easy to follow. A nice build, yeah. You should self-release this because you can't rely on others to do it. I don't think it's a nightmare. I'd get rejected. You used to be very in the rhythm scene. Is this why Maya like got you in, or did she meet you in did she know you from somewhere else? You're a secret dubstep boy band. I think I've heard a tune from your dubstep boy band before. Celix, how you doing? I've got to go, Celix, in a minute. Good to see you. How's things going? Right, yeah. So Maya like hired you. Well, not hired, but asked you to play, like all of us. Oh my gosh, my throat. That's cold tea. That's not bad. Well, that's ID. This.
Yo, Lost Lace, can I play out some new shit with Space Laces?
The second one. That's nuts. This one bounced like this.
Bounce like this, they can bounce like this, bounce like this, bounce like this.
Like this.
Whoa, that's like, it's mad that. Because when there's that laser sound, everything else ducks out of the way. It sounds like it's pew, right up at the front. That's really interesting. Because you want the kick and the snare to get everything out of the way, but the laser sound as well, that would make it come right up on it. Nice. This track isn't 1 minute. That track isn't 1 minute and 8. It's released, but what? It's not a minute long. Is it really? Knox. Wow. So Celix, you're stacking tunes for now. You done for this year? See, I think I'm done for this year, yeah, as well. I can't bring anything else out now. I've only just released something, so I've got to work on that. But you're stacking tunes for next year, yeah. Busy. Yeah, I can tell you're busy doing that. It's an album, okay. Weird mix and master. Oh, I will check out more of that. It's like little research for me. I thought I'd heard some Space Laces. I know, I kind of knew it would sound like that. I mean, just the word, just the name alone and the genre it's in. If I went to space to see Space Laces and I heard that, I'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds like Space Laces. It sounds like, is it onomatopoeia where it sounds, sort of word sounds like the thing that it's describing? Like, I can't think of the word. Woof. No, I don't know if that is. I don't know. That's nuts though. It's a bit, like, I like Eptic's way of doing this. Obviously Skrillex is cleaner than this. But I do like this. There's still lots of space in it. Big sound. Yeah. Oh, actually, have you got time for one last 1 minute before you head off? If it's not a zero stress, fuck it. No, fuck, no, I've gotta go. No, I'm in my throat, my eyes, everything's starting to hurt now. If we were here in real life, we would go outside, wouldn't we? Do whatever, like, don't know what else you do outside. Like, ooh, what's that? And we'd be full of fresh air. But I'm stuck in this hot, stuffy house that's cold at my feet and warm up here. Butterflies. Oh, I've never seen a butterfly. There's a moth, actually. So that's what you do when you're outside. Of course, yeah. Right. Yes, Pepe. Yes, great idea in the Discord, because I'll still listen to it. Yeah, just chuck it in there and chain smoke. Yeah, chuck it in there, because that's what the Discord's for. I mean, I don't feel like I go in it enough to keep it alive, but the whole point of that Discord was to carry on the conversation, so we don't all have to part ways just because I go offline. So yeah, feel free to like chat shit in the chat and on there, and then I can catch up tomorrow with it. Peck sent me a juicy cap. Don't know what that is. Oh, it's a cap. Yeah. Oh my gosh, right. I've got to go. I hope you all have a smashing day tomorrow. I'm going to go and have a nice sleep. Hopefully we won't have to wake up too early. the kiddie winks.